Right, good morning. Welcome to our 60-minute flow this morning. As I said, my name is Kristie. Thanks for taking the time out of your morning to join me on the mat. We are going to start this morning in child's pose. I will stay up in seated meditation just because it's easier for me to project my voice rather than taking it down to the ground. But we are going to start in child's. So you can either come knees together, child's, and the hands either out in front or down beside your hips. Or you can take wide-legged child's, with the big toes touching, the knees as wide as you can take them, and allowing yourself just to draw down into this shape. So just finding a child's pose that works for you. And then the invitation to close the eyes down, so that's feeling safe. And just allow yourself this opportunity to just stop and to let go of the racing mind, to let go of the distractions of the world around you, and just really turn your awareness in the forward folds of this beautiful opportunity to practice this practice of pratyahara, the withdrawing of the sensory experience of the world, and just starting to turn yourself in. And just letting yourself be, let whatever needs to come up, come up. Just ride the ebb and flow of whatever presents itself to you. Not trying to change anything, not trying to repress anything, or trying to push anything aside, just letting it come and go as it needs to. And using each exhalation breath to just soften down into the posture. And feeling yourself just surrender completely into this tiny little ball of consciousness, and yet also not tiny, so vast and so expansive. Sometimes it can be really easy to feel completely insignificant in the whole grand scheme of the world, but yoga, this practice of coming to the mat, this practice of cultivating connection, reminds us that we are indeed part of something so much bigger. And the entire vastness of the universe resides within us. We are a part of it. It is a part of us. Non-separate. It is as is, everything coming from one source. And that source of life flowing through all things. The heart of the universe pulses in all hearts. There is one who is the life in all forms. There is one who is joyful in simply existing in all bodies, as all bodies. Explore the life that is the life of your present form. One day you will discover it is not different from the life of the secret one. And your heart will sing triumphant songs of being at home everywhere. And this divine energy that flows through all things. The core of our very being. We are the divine, and the divine flows within us. What a beautiful practice, my friends. Om Shanti. From here, just gently lifting yourself up onto all fours. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. And we're just going to turn our thumbs so that they face towards the top of the mat and your fingertips are facing out towards the sides of the mat. We're just going to start to gently sway from side to side here, starting to invite a little bit of length into the inner forearm. You might start to feel a little stretch through the back of the shoulders. And then when you're ready, continue to spiral those fingertips back to face towards your knees as much as you can. This time the thumbs face open towards the sides of your mat. And the invitation to just take gentle little rocks forward and back. Trying not to flex the fingers and lift the wrists away from the floor, though that does feel quite nice. You want to try and press the heel of the wrist into the earth and just start to really deepen this stretch on the inner forearm. Taking a long deep breath in through the nose and a long deep breath out through the nose. Really trying to smooth the breath out and keep the breath equal in its length. And then bring those hands back through center. All the way back around. You might need to give them a little shake out. They feel quite nice. And then keeping the thumbs facing in towards each other, just picking up one hand at a time and flip the backs of the hands onto the mat so that the fingertips are now facing back towards you. And again, here you might take gentle little rock from forward back. You might go side to side. You might draw circles. Just getting this beautiful release into the outer forearm. Feel a little bit awkward. You kind of need to keep a little bend in the elbows. And then coming all the way back around through center, sitting the bodies back onto the heels and bringing your forearms into prayer position. So elbows are touching, interlace your fingers and start to draw figure eights with your wrists. Just rolling that out. And then try and do figure eights back the other way. I can never do the other way. Feels weird. And then release that. Give those wrists a little shake out. You might take some little clenches with the fingers. Just to get a little bit of movement happening into there. And then from here, staying in this seated position with the tops of the feet on the mat. Now you can bring the hands down beside the heels here, the fingertips on the floor, or you can bring the hands to the heart center in prayer. Sitting up nice and tall, and we're just going to sit the weight back and start to peel the knees away from the floor here. So you might need to keep the hands down to help with your balance, or you might be able to have the hands at the heart. You might bring those knees right up. You might have quite a lot of range of movement through the front of the ankles, and that's okay. And it might only be a little bit for you, and that's okay too. Just long, deep breaths here, and this beautiful opening through the front of that ankle joint. Relax the shoulders and relax the face. Take one more big breath in. And then exhale, releasing the knees all the way down. Bring the hands down onto the floor and then tuck all 10 toes under now. Sit the buttocks back onto the heels and lift yourself up. So you've got all 10 toes tucked and taking that stretch now into the bottoms of the feet. Coming into toe stand. Again, relaxing the shoulders and just breathing here. In this beautiful opening all through that plantar fascia tendon, running down through the middle of the foot, through the inner arch. Keep the breath long, strong and deep. It's not like we're not going to be here for 4 minutes, don't worry. Let's take just 2 more breaths. One more long, deep breath in. A long, deep breath out. Release the hands down onto the floor. Keep those toes tucked. Start to peel the knees off the earth. Lengthen the legs and come to a forward fold at the back of your mat. So feet are hip distance apart here. You can take opposite thumb to opposite elbow crease if you'd like to. Or you can keep the arms long on the floor or just long and hanging. Just finding whatever works for you. Keep the knees as bent as you need to here. You might invite a gentle little sway of the body. Just decompressing out through that lower back. You might take gentle nods of the head like you're saying yes, or gentle shakes of the head like you're saying no. We're here for 2 more breaths. Really try and pick the belly button away from the thighs here. And take 1 more big breath in. Full deep breath out. Releasing the hands down to the floor. And rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. We're at the back of the mat here. Coming all the way up, shrugging the shoulders at the top. And then reaching the fingertips down to the floor as you lift the chin parallel, find Tadasana. Roll the palms open to face towards the top of the mat. Just take a moment here, the invitation to close the eyes down. And just notice yourself in space. The connection of your feet to the earth. The sensation of energy drawing out through the tips of your fingers. The lifting of the crown of the head. Take 1 more big breath in. A long breath out. And then inhale, flip the eyes open, take the arms up overhead, palms press. Then exhale, belly to spine as you bow deeply over the legs. Take a half lift, look up. And exhale, bend the knees, walk the hands out and find yourself into plank position. Gentle tuck of the tailbone, engage through the glutes, the belly to the spine here, really press the mat away. Take a long deep breath in. You can come to the knees if you need to here. Elbows come in beside the rib cage as you lower to the belly. And then all the way down. Take the right hand out to the right side of the room, palm face down. Right cheek on the floor. The left leg lifts off the earth and rolls over onto the floor behind the right leg, coming into this beautiful opening to the front of the right shoulder. Might get a little click through the hips sometime here as you come through this. Long deep breath in, really draw the breath right up into the top of the right side of the chest. Long deep breath out. Long deep breath in. Full deep breath out. And take 1 more here, big breath in. Exhale brings you all the way over onto the belly. Go straight to the other side. Right hand in underneath the right shoulder, left hand out to the left side of the room, left cheek on the floor. Lifting the right leg up and taking it behind the left leg. Rolling on to the front of that right shoulder. Big breath in, really draw the breath right up into the top of that left collarbone. Smooth, long, deep breath out, allowing yourself to settle into the shape. 2 more breaths. One more big breath in. A long, deep breath out. Coming back onto the belly. Coming into Sphinx pose, so popping yourself up onto the forearms. The elbows are underneath the shoulders. The hands are flat into the earth. Feel the pubic bone press into the mat, and then try and pull your elbows and your pubic bone in towards each other. So there's this sensation of trying to draw into each other as you pull back through the elbows and press forward with the pubic bone. Drawing the shoulders down the back, feel the collarbones broaden here. See if you can relax the glutes a little and relax the legs a little here. Tend to really engage through the glutes and the legs when we come into back bending, especially if you experience quite deep sensation in the lower back. Let's take 1 more big breath in. And a long breath out. Coming down, bring your hands underneath the shoulders, tuck all 10 toes, and let's find our way back, downward facing dog. Lifting the hips high, keep a soft bend in the knees here if you need. Spread wide through all 10 fingers. Take a long deep breath in. Exhale, feel the chest draw through towards the thighs. And take a big breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back towards the feet. Folding over the legs at the back of the mat. Take a halfway lift, look up. Exhale, deep bow forward. Inhale, bend your knees, sit your buttocks low. Find chair pose, Utkatasana. Gentle tuck of the tail, belly to spine, ribs, hips in here. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Really reach through the fingers and try to spiral the palms interface each other. Take one more big breath in. Sit a little deeper on the breath out. Inhale, come up to standing palms press. Then exhale, hands beside the hips, Tadasana. Again, just noticing any sensation that's present in the body. You're not trying to make sense of it. You don't need to rationalize it. It doesn't need to be thought about. It just needs to be felt. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms press. And exhale, belly to spine as you fold deeply over the legs. Take a half lift look up. Exhale, bend the knees, serve the hands and walk them out, find plank. And take a breath in here. Option to come to the knees or lower all the way to the belly, elbows to the ribs. Point through the toes, tops of the feet on the mat, and separate your hands just off the edges of your mat. Come high up into your fingertips, elbows to the sky. Forehead on the earth. Inhale to roll yourself up. And exhale, lead with your heart. The chin stays lifted away from the chest as you roll all the way down and then tuck the chin in at the bottom. Keep the chin tucked. Press the space between the shoulders up as you roll up. The chin comes away at the very top. And then exhale, rolling yourself all the way down. This beautiful articulation of the spine. Inhale. I love that word, articulation. It just describes this range of motion so well. Exhale, coming all the way down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck all 10 toes. Find your way back, down facing dog. And take a long, deep breath in. Take the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, take your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, take the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right knee to the nose through center. Inhale, take the right leg high. Exhale, take your right knee to your right elbow. Take a breath in here and exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Release the back knee and untuck the toe. Carry it there if you need to. Anyone that's been to my classes over the last week is probably dreading what's about to come. Oh, all these little tiger curls and knees to elbows. Pick up your right toes. So you're on the right heel and then spiral your right toes open to the right side of your mat. Lift up the big toe edge of your mat and roll onto that pinky toe edge of the foot. You start to feel this through this outer right hip here. If you want more, you can bring your right hand, onto the inside of that right thigh. And really press the knee away and roll the chest open. Feel the hips draw down, this beautiful opening through that outer right hip and IT band here. So you really want to peel those big toes away from the floor. So you really roll onto that outer edge of the foot here. And it becomes a lot deeper the more you open those toes towards the right side of the room. Take one more big breath in. Full breath out. Come all the way back through center, square the foot off, earth the hands. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, step back to plank. Take a breath in. You have the invitation here to move through a flow of your choice, either knees to the floor and lower, elbows, chest, chin halfway, or full chaturanga if that's part of your practice, flag through, open the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips high, down dog. Take a long deep breath in and exhale, walk the hands back towards the feet. Take a half lift and a deep bow. Bend the knees, sit the buddies low, chair pose, tucking the tailbone under. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, come up to standing, palms press. And exhale, hands beside the hips, Tadasana. Again, just notice the presence of sensation in the body. Notice the heart rate, notice where you feel energy flowing. Notice the difference between the two sides. Hasn't been overly complex. Just deep opening through one side of the body. And then inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms pressed. Belly to spine as you bow forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, walk the hands out, find plank. Take a breath in, and exhale, lower to the belly. You can come to the knees here if you need to. Tops of the feet press into the mat, separate the hands off the mat, up onto the fingertips. Imagine you're holding cupcakes underneath your hands. You don't want to squish them. Inhale to roll up. And exhale, lead with the heart, roll down. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. 1 more, big breath in. And a long, deep breath out. Hands come underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Find your way back down the dog. You might move through child's first, and that's okay. Take a big breath in, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, take it high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes through center. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Hold for breath in. Exhale, place the foot to the pinky edge of the left hand. Right knee comes down, untuck the right toes. Pick up the left toes, pivot around on the left heel to let open to the left side of the mat, and then lift the big toe edge of the foot off the earth. Again, here an invitation to bring that left hand onto the inner left thigh. Really rotate the chest open towards the left and press that knee away here. Oh, this side's a lot tighter. Perfectly normal to have one side of your body a lot tighter than the other. Big deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Take 1 more big breath in. Big deep breath out. Come all the way back through center, earth the hands. Tuck the right toe, lift the right knee. Option to step back plank, move through a flow, or straight back down dog. All meeting back together, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Down dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back towards the feet. Take a half lift. I really love these reverse flows at the moment. And exhale, bow deep. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the bodies low, chair pose. Really press the weight into the heels here. You should be able to wiggle all 10 toes. Feel the shoulders draw away from the ears, spiral pinky fingers in, lift up through the chest, tuck the tail. Inhale, come up to standing. So much to think about. And exhale, hands beside the hips, Tadasana. Take a long breath in. A long breath out. Just sit with what you're feeling. And the whole universe inside of you. All this prana, all of this life energy. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms press. Belly to spine as you deeply bow over the legs. Take a half lift, look up. And exhale, bend the knees, walk the hands out. Find yourself into plank. Take a long deep breath in. And exhale, lower to the belly. Take the hands out long in front of you here. Palms face down. And then from here, we're going to bend through the right knee. And then we're going to reach the right hand back, catch a hold of the big toe edge of your right foot. So you're opening through the shoulder. Forehead on earth, eye gaze down. Take a big deep breath in. We're going to lift everything off the floor. Left hand, left foot, right thigh. Kick the foot into the hand. And then exhale, lower. So it's just the torso connecting to the earth. Inhale, kick into that right hand. Everything lifts off the floor. And exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower down. Release the foot. Ooh, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Find your way back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. A little bit harder here, my friends, so listen up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Stay here. Inhale, tap your right knee onto the floor on the left side of the mat. Exhale, pull the knee back up. Inhale, take it high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, tap the knee onto the floor underneath the chest. Exhale, pick it back up. Inhale, take it high, three-legged dog. Ooh la la. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Tap the knee onto the floor on the right side of the mat. Exhale, pick it up. Place the foot on the outside of the right hand. Oh, abs. Release the back knee. Untap the back toe. Whew. Spiral those toes open towards the right side of the mat. Come up onto that pinky edge of the foot. Now, this might be really intense for you, and you might come out of it. It's up to you. Whew. From here, left hand is going to stay on the floor. You're going to inhale, reach forward with the right fingertips. Exhale, roll the right shoulder open so that the fingertips are reaching to the back of the mat. Bend through the left knee. Catch a hold of the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Oh, hello quads. If you've got a strap, use a strap around the foot. And if you want something deeper, you can come down onto the left forearm here. Quads, super juicy. So you're not actually on the left knee, you're on top of the left thigh. So you've really rolled forward onto the top of the left thigh here. Hips are really pressing forward. Take one more breath in. And exhale, releasing that left foot down, bring the right hand back around through center. Tuck the left toe, lift the left knee, step right foot back, find plank. Woo. Invitation to flow or straight back down dog. Take a long deep breath in. Then exhale, walking the hands back towards the feet. Take a half lift and a deep bow. Bend the knees, sit the body to low, find the chair. And exhale here. Inhale, come up to standing, palms press. And exhale, hands beside the hips. Tadasana. Invitation to close the eyes down. Just sit with what you're feeling. Notice the heart rate, notice the body temperature. Notice the sensations running along this right side of the body. Through that left quad. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms press. Belly to spine as you fall deeply over the legs. Take a half lift, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, walk the hands out, find the plank. Take the breath in here and exhale, lower to the belly. Elbows to ribs as you come down. Take the arms out long in front of you. Forehead on the mat. Take a big deep breath in, reaching up with the left fingers, and exhale, roll the shoulder back, bending through the left knee, catching a hold of the left big toe. The left big toe edge of the mat, of the foot. Take a big deep breath in, everything lifts off the mat, reach through the right fingers, reach through the right toes, lift the left quad, and then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, it's just the torso on the floor here. And exhale, lower. Inhale to lift, reach, 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 reach. And exhale to lower. Release the foot, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, peel your way back, downward facing dog. Ooh, take a long breath in, take the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, tap the knee to the floor on the right side of the mat. Exhale, lift it back up towards the right elbow. Inhale, take the leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, tap the knee onto the floor in the center of the mat. Exhale, pull it back up into the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Woo. Inhale, tap the left knee to the left side of the mat. Exhale, lift the knee up towards the elbow, and then step the left foot forward. Ooh la la. Gets the abs going. Super good. Right knee down, untap the toes. Pick up the left toes, pivot them open towards the left side of the mat, and peel up onto that pinky edge of the foot. So remember here, we want to be on top of the right thigh, not on the knee. Inhale, reach forward with the left fingertips. Exhale, roll the shoulder open, bend through the right knee. I've sometimes, this side especially, I've got to come up to be able to grab the foot, to then be able to come down. You might have to do that. You might use a strap. Dressing down the cord is really good to use for a strap at home or a scarf. You might come all the way down onto the right forearm, opening the chest. Big deep stuff into the hips, the quads, the heart today. Ooh la la. That's the core work. Super good. Take one more big breath in. And exhale, release the foot down without flinging it. Bring the hands back to your center. Tap the back toe, lift the back knee. Invitation to step back to plank. Move through a flow or straight back down dog. Take a long deep breath in. And exhale, walking the hands back towards the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. And exhale, deep bow. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the buttocks low, find Utkatasana, chair. And exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come up to standing palms press. And exhale, release the hands down. Tadasana. Recapture the breath, recapture the awareness. Come back into the self. Not anticipating what comes next, not trying to analyze what we've done so far, but just sitting in what is going on in your body right in this moment. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, belly to spine as you fold deeply over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, walk the hands out. Take a long deep breath in. And exhale, lower to the belly. Take your hands out long in front of you again. Take a big breath in. Exhale to bend through the right knee. Inhale to reach the right hand back. Catch a hold of the big toe edge of the right foot. We're back here again. This time we're not lowering and lifting. We're just holding up. So everything is going to lift and hold for 5 breaths. So let's take a big breath in to prepare. Full breath out, let it go. Inhale to lift. And exhale for 1. Inhale, really kick the right foot into the right hand to open up through the chest. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. In. And out. 4. In. And exhale down. 5. Ooh la la. Bring those hands underneath the shoulders. Give those hips a little wiggle out. Tuck all 10 toes. Find your way back. Down dog, your own way. We all meet back together. Ardha Utkatasana. Inhale, right leg lifts. Same as before. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, tap the right knee onto the floor on the left side of the mat. Sorry, left. Exhale, pull it up through. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to center. Tap it onto the floor. Exhale to lift it up. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, tap the knee to the floor. Exhale, lift it back to the elbow and step that right foot forward. You can always skip those. I probably should have said that. Left knee comes down, untap the toe. Turning those right toes open to the right, peel up onto that that right pinky toe. Left hand onto the floor. Inhale, reach forward with the right fingertips. Exhale, roll the shoulder open, bend through the left knee, catch a hold of the foot. Drawing it in. Again, back to where we were. Getting this beautiful opening through the outer hip of the right leg and into the top of the left thigh. Through the right shoulder, through the chest, slow the breath down. Take one more big breath in. Long breath out. Releasing the left toes down here. Tuck that left toe, lift the left knee, reach those right fingertips to the back of the mat, and then turn all 10 toes around to the right and bring the outer left hip down onto the floor. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips high, reach the right fingertip up overhead, and exhale, left hip comes down, reaching through. So we're in Cleopatra's. Inhale to come up, and exhale to come down. Inhale to come up, so you're facing towards the right side of your mat. Listen here, my friends, that back leg, the left leg, is going to slide forward and land on the outside of your right thigh. You're going to sit your buttocks down. You should find that you're in the center of your mat, facing towards the right edge, with your right leg over top and your left leg underneath. Now, if this is really too intense, just extend your left leg out in front of you. We are coming into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So this right foot, the knee not up towards the sky. We're going to grab the right foot and we're going to bring it back towards the left glute. We're going to try and close these knees off nice and tight. I find, because I've got really chunky thighs, if I come forward onto the knees, kind of nestle the knees into each other, I can sit back and get a bit deeper into it. Your right sit bone is going to want to lift here. Keep trying to connect it down to the floor. Inhale, take your right hand to the sky, and exhale, bend through your right elbow. Take your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Left hand down beside the left hip. Turn the thumb down, bend through the left elbow and reach the left hand up in towards those shoulder blades. Now your hands might reach, they may never reach, and that's okay. If you've got a strap or something and you want to use that, please feel free to do so. You can grip onto your t-shirt and walk the hands in. You might stay lifted up, or you might try and take your chin over the top of your right knee and fold yourself forward. Long deep breaths. Long deep breath out. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Ooh, releasing those arms. Take them all the way around to the top of your mat. Lean onto that left hip. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Invitation to move through a flow. Oh, hello, right hip. You feel great. Open up the heart. Or just find your way back down dog. Long deep breath in. And exhale, walking the hands back towards the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. I thought I was going to do a real chill practice today. Inhale, bend the knees. Sit the belly slow, chair pose. Tucking that tailbone under, exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up to standing palms press. Exhale to Tadasana. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Inhale, open up the hands, take them up overhead, palms press. Exhale, belly to spine, fold forward. Take a half lift, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, walk the hands out, find the plank. Take a long breath in. Exhale, lower to the belly, elbows to ribs. Hands out long in front of you, reach through the fingertips. Bend through your left knee, and inhale, take that left arm back. Catch a hold of your big toe edge of your foot. All right, we've got a 5 breath hold. Take a big breath in to prepare. Full breath out, let it go. Inhale, lift. Reach through the fingers, reach through the toes of the left side, right side of your body. Kicking that left top of the foot into that hand. Big breath in. Full breath out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. So big breath in, really lift. And exhale to come down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Take a little wiggle out through the hips here. And then tuck the toes and find your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, tap it to the right side of the mat. Exhale, pull it to the right elbow. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, tap it to the floor in the center of the mat. Exhale, pull it up and in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Tap it to the left side of the mat. Exhale to pick it up. Step the left foot to the pinky side, left finger. Release the knee, untap the toe. Ooh. Turn those left toes open towards the left side of the room. Come up onto that pinky toe edge of the foot. Inhale, reach forward with the left fingertips. And exhale, roll the shoulder open. Bending into that right knee. Catching hold of that right pinky toe. You might find that you're getting a lot more space now. Remember, we're right up on top of that right thigh. Not on the kneecap, really roll forward, press the hips through. Spiral the chest open towards the left. Big breath in. Long breath out. Inhale. And exhale, releasing the right toes down. Tuck the right toe, lift the right knee, turn all 10 toes to face towards the left side of the mat. Take the outer right hip down onto the floor. Reach the left fingertips through. Inhale, come up, press into the feet. Reach the left hand up and over. Exhale to lower. Inhale to come up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to come up. Exhale, right foot slides in to the outer edge of that left ankle, sitting in the middle of your mat, facing towards the left side. Turn myself around. So you'll have the left foot on top, right leg underneath. You have that invitation to extend that right leg out if you need to. And then from here, you can roll forward if you need to switch it in. Bringing the heels back in line with the glutes. Coming into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Left fingertips to the sky this time. And exhale, bend the left elbow, facing it up towards the sky, placing the left hand in between the shoulder blades. Right hand down beside the right hip. Really turn the thumb down, turn that shoulder in, and then bend through the elbow and reach the right hand up in between the shoulder blades. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take 2 more. Just enjoying this stillness. One more big breath in. Long breath out. Releasing the hands. Walk the hands around to the top of the mat. Step the feet back. Find plank. You have the invitation to move through a flow or straight back, down dog. Long deep breath in. And exhale to walk the hands back towards the feet. Last time here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep bow forward. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the body slow, chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale here, lift the gaze. Inhale, really wrap those fingertips in, pinky fingers in. Exhale, shoulders down the back. Inhale, come up to standing palms press. And exhale, Tadasana. Just notice how all of that lands. What can you feel in your fingers? What can you feel in your toes? The entire universe within you. You are the universe in creation. bone everywhere. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms press. Exhale, belly to spine as you fold deeply over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, walk the hands out, front plank. Take a long deep breath in. And exhale, lower to the belly. Beautiful. Coming into 2 back bends here this morning. So we are coming into bow pose. If full bow with both legs bent, both arms back isn't available to you, just go what we've been doing. Go right side first and then go left side when we do this, come up to the second one. So either single leg or double leg bow. All right, we're going to take them up and we're going to hold them for 5 breaths. We're doing 2 back bends. Forehead on the mat, take a deep breath in, exhale, either bend through the right knee or bend through both knees. Reach the hands, right hand back, grab a hold of the right foot if you're going single, or reach both hands back if you're going double. Now, different cueing, different alignment cues, different grips. I always say go with what feels good for you. Some people like to grab big toe edge. Some people like to go pinky edge. You might like to grab around your ankles. Just work with what feels good for you and flex. Forehead down on the mat, take a breath into the prepare. Full breath out. Inhale to lift. And exhale for 1. Inhale. And exhale for 2. In. Exhale. 3. Trying to lift the thighs off the floor. In. And out. 4. In. And out. 5. Inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, come down. Ooh. Release the feet, bring the right cheek onto the floor. And just take a moment here. Feel the sensation of this heart-opening posture rushing through your body. Feel the connection of your heartbeat against the earth below. Take this opportunity to slow the breath down. I don't know about you, but it's such a big rush of energy when I do back bends, it's crazy. All right, take one more breath in. Long breath out. Bring the forehead back through center. If you're only doing single leg, you're coming to the left side now. Otherwise, bend through both knees, reach up, grab a hold. You might want to take a different grip this time. If you took pinky edge grip last time, you might want to take big toe edge grip this time and feel the difference. You might want to take the grip around the ankles and flex through the ankles, pushing out through the heels. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, rolling them down the back, forehead to mat, take a preparation breath, inhale. Deep breath out, exhale. Inhale to lift. Kicking the feet into the hands. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. In. And exhale 3. Really slow the breath down as much as you can. Gain control of it. 4. In. And out. 5. Inhale, lift higher. And exhale, come down. Ooh. Release the feet, trying not to fling them. Bring the left cheek onto the floor. You might take a wiggle out through the hips. Might feel quite nice to you this morning. Just feeling everything that this back bend brings up for you. Take one more long breath in here. Long breath out. Coming up onto the forearms. Oh, let's have a nice big twist here. Slide your right knee up in line with your right hip so it comes along the inner side of the right thighs on the floor. The same elbow, so the right elbow lifts off the floor so that you can thread your left hand through towards the right side of the room, mat, palm face up. Bring the head back onto the floor. Trying to keep the right knee on the earth. Open the right arm back behind you. Coming into this beautiful twist. Really using this opportunity to slow the breath down. Your right hand may not touch the floor, and that's okay. I find that sometimes that's quite nice, having that sensation of your arm like a lever to really open up through the chest. If it's not feeling great to you and you've got a block or a pillow nearby, feel free to pop it underneath the hands. Take 2 more breaths. Breath in. Full breath out. Coming back onto the belly. Oh, super good. Back onto those forearms. Slide the right leg back. The left knee slides up along the floor beside the left hip. Lift the left elbow. Thread the right hand through towards the left side of the room. Bring the head onto the earth and open that left arm back behind you. Big twist here. So drawing the breath right down into the body. Feeling right up into the belly, right up into the collarbones. Getting into all the juicy spaces today. Heart, hips. Take one more big breath in. And as you exhale, just lift that left knee off the floor and roll yourself onto the back. Bring yourself back onto your mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Having a little rock from side to side. We come to happy baby as our final posture of the day. Open the knees out wide. Reaching the hands up, catch a hold of the soles of the feet or the ankles and open the feet to face the sky. If you have a different posture that you prefer to do, it's not going to really shake up your energy and make you go back up into that heightened state, then please feel free to take that. I like to sometimes finish my practice with headstand, but only if that's not going to really stimulate the nervous system. If it's going to be, and it's also quite grounding for you, please feel free to take it. Taking just 2 more breaths. One more breath in. One more breath. And hugging the knees into the chest. And we'll rock from side to side. And then sending the legs out to the corners of the mat. The hands down beside the hips, on the belly, or up overhead. As you come into Shavasana, your final posture of rest, whatever that looks like for you. A shape where you can completely surrender to stillness. The heart of the universe pulses in all hearts. There is one who is the life in all forms. There is one who is joyful in simply existing in all bodies, as all bodies. Explore the life that is the life of your present form. One day you will discover it is not different from the life of the secret one, and your heart will sing triumphant songs of being at home everywhere. And very slowly, very gently, drawing your awareness back into your space. Noticing the sounds that surround you, and the fabric of your clothing against your skin. Drawing your awareness back into the breath. And take a long, deep breath in through the nose, feel the belly expand and heart lift. And a full exhale out of the mouth, let everything go. And drawing your awareness back into your body. Inviting movement into the fingers and toes. Allowing the movement to expand into the arms and the legs. And beginning to move in any way that feels intuitive for you as you reawaken your body. And when you're ready, just gently roll into one side. And taking this final moment of stillness, of complete conscious awareness on the mat. Complete connection to yourself. The vibration of the universe around you. The vibration of prana as it draws through you this deep sense of connection and oneness to everything. Already finding your way back up to a seated position. The palms held together in Anjali Mudra, prayer at your heart. We bow in deep gratitude, deep love and deep respect to the teachings and the teachers before us, the teacher in all things, and the teacher that lies within. My soul sees and honors the light in your soul. Namaste. Thank you, beautiful friends, for taking the time out of your day to join me. It's always an honor and a privilege to share practice with you. My name is Kristie. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you.